Welcome to this episode of Woman Powering E-commerce. Join me every Tuesday and Thursday as I take you behind the scenes of my journey as a female e-commerce entrepreneur. Together, we'll explore the highs, the lows, inspiring you to take action and achieve your own business goals. So let's get started. So today I want to talk about a topic I honestly really hesitated to talk about. Why? Because this topic is actually very taboo, though I think it shouldn't be, but I just decided to own it. And because this is a podcast about women in e-commerce, so I really want to make sure to address women in general and with our own unique struggles once in a while. So I thought, what better topic to talk about than women health at work, more specifically about your menstrual health. Yes, I want to talk about what it's like dealing with this, I think, unspoken challenge that many women go through while in the workplace. So I want to talk about this for one main reason, so that other women entrepreneurs can actually feel understood and not alone. So I personally struggle with being productive during certain times of the month. And yes, it can happen occasionally that I won't feel productive at all during a given day. So it happens, I really have to readjust my schedule accordingly. As an entrepreneur, we can actually play with our schedule a lot of the time. So yes, I'm very, very grateful for that. Just because I try to be as productive as can be when I work during my working hours. So if I can move things around, then great. But I mean, there's no point in denying it. That's what it is. And I have to learn to go with the flow, literally. So not all women struggle with their period every month, all the while having to be as productive as can be. But many do on the other side. And I'm the first one to raise my hand. And I really think this struggle deserved a spot in my podcast because the issue is real. So don't take my word for it. I have data to back this up. I made my research. So here it is. I really found really interesting surveys, one in particular, and this one is from the University of Virginia School of Medicine Health. So they published a survey in December 2022. Yes. So the title is Menstrual Cycle Associated Symptoms and Workplace Productivity in U.S. Employees. So I want to share some of these findings with you just because I want you to know that if you're struggling with this, then you're not alone. Like that's the main thing I want out of this episode. So number one, this survey said, and you'll find actually these survey results very impressive. I was actually shocked, okay, at how much more people have issues with this than we think. So number one, nearly half of the women surveyed, I think it was like over almost 2,000. Nearly half surveyed of these women, specifically 45.2%, disclosed experiencing menstrual symptoms that had a notable impact on their work performance. These symptoms encompassed decreased energy levels, mood fluctuations, and difficulties in maintaining concentration. So did you notice that we're talking about almost half of women are having this issue, and yet it's still a very taboo subject. Why? I think we definitely need to own this topic and talk more about it. Doesn't mean we have to talk about it all the time, but this is actually a problem, and I think we should shine some light on it. Number two, the study states this: many of the women who reported having symptoms said they did not feel supported by their workplace, with 49.7%, so 50% almost, saying they did not feel comfortable talking freely about their cycle with their manager. I felt, when reading this, I felt sad. I think this is a real problem. We should feel at ease to talk about our health issues, about anything that's going on with ourselves in our life that may be affecting our productivity at work. And it's also good to take into account and remember that this is about your team as well. It's not just you as a woman, as an entrepreneur, as an e-commerce owner, but it's your team, your ladies on your team. So my question that I asked myself is, when I read this, is yes, I felt understood. Great, wonderful. But how can I support the team more? My ladies on the team. How can I make them feel more supported? Remember, we go back, I feel like almost 50%, 49.7, let's round this up to 50%, did not feel comfortable talking freely about this with their manager. So that's not really what I want from my team. I really want them to feel that they can talk about anything, that they feel supported. So I thought this was actually very good food for thought. So what did I learn from all of this? These results actually demonstrate just how resilient women are, because a lot of them suffer in silence. That's what it means. But they still work, they're still there, and they're still very productive, and they're actually bringing in the same results that equal results throughout the month. So I think they definitely deserve a high five, an applause. Number 2, we may need to promote more supportive work environments. It actually broke my heart to read in the research, in the survey, that half women don't feel understood or they don't feel comfortable talking about it. I think this has to change. We're not asking for everyone to feel comfortable talking about this, but I definitely think we should have a little bit more openness. And I don't know what the solution is, but I think we need to do something about it. We need to find solutions to make sure everyone feels supported. And maybe number 3, I'm not alone. You're not alone. So we're in this together. So to wrap up, I really want to reiterate the importance of breaking the silence around women's health at work. And I hope I've done my share today. That's really what I wanted to do. So take a moment to rate, share, or subscribe this podcast, and it will allow us to reach and inspire more women entrepreneurs in the e-commerce space. Thank you for being part of this journey with me. I hope you gained valuable insights and inspiration today to keep growing and taking action towards your goals. Please follow me on social media and remember to like, share, and comment this video. Subscribe to get notifications every time a new video is uploaded. See you next time.